need to find my office, so I'm just gonna run
Dr.
past
Swansea
her.
is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
Have some of the most brilliant minds
Yeah,
in
if you
London
don't
at Pembroke.
drain all of them with blood first. Oh. It's right, it's up. How do I get up? Oh, no, that's a back door.
Always knew the words to
At least they didn't do like the really dumb thing of making it to where you don't show up in mirrors. That would be really like I hate a lot of the stereotypes about vampires, if I'm gonna be honest with you. One of the ones I hate the most is the reflection thing, because it's like really annoying.
This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes.
Oh.
Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
Oh, hardy har har. Which one is it? Is this to analyze it? Oh, there it is. Analyze. Oh.
William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now.
Can I even get this? I want this ability, but I don't think I can, because I think oh wait, I do have more than enough. Oh. We're just gonna do that. And we are also going to increase the damage whenever I bite someone. Oh, I almost exited without confirming. There we go. Every night, the consequences of your actions may improve or degrade this district health status. Oh. If a district's health status drops below the critical threshold, it will plunge into chaos. It is for you to decide of a district's fate. There's so many, things, too. Some of these are, like, in really bad condition, too. But also, disease, makes it worse.
If I'm to stay here until my research is complete, I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood?
Help them to cope. So what exactly?
He asked me to collect you, Dr. Reed. Hurry up!
I'm right here.
Yes, Nurse Crane?
What?
How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
What type of hospital are you running? No antiseptics?
You have been away too long, Doctor. With the war and now this epidemic, supplies have been running scarce for months now.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
I like how she said that it was closed off for sanitary reasons. That makes me wonder how bad that place is gonna be.
Scour voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
Oh. That's not, do we really need to? I suppose we should. Okay, there we go. Is that all the ones in the garden? It is. Okay. There's probably more in here. No, there surprisingly isn't. Okay. Yeah, let's go back to doing what we were gonna do. Small door. This is a small door. I am really decently enjoying this game so far. Ferrous tartrate, quinine, and sodium hypochlorite. I like how you can tell that I'm a science major by the fact that I could say those without really hesitating. What's over here? There is gold shillings over there. That's what they are, shillings.
It's locked, all right.
Oh. Oh. Well, I see why it was sanitation reasons.
the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain.
Oh.
This sickness moves faster than influenza.
That's an interesting comparison. Please be one of these things in this case. No.
This key will surely grant me access to the basement.
I just realized that there's markers that are... There's markers that point me to where things are.
It's
I didn't
locked.
realize that. I'm a bit of a dummy.
Balls of Mars. Fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself
Oh my
useful.
Jesus. Can we not do jump scares in a game that probably really shouldn't have jump scares?
These skulls feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not after blood.
It said something about equipping ranged weapons. Oh well. We're just not gonna equip any ranged weapons right now. I'll figure it out later. It's not creepy at all. I wonder what happens if you kill someone by biting them. Oh, nothing. Okay. That's interesting. My lord. That's not good.
These skulls can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting.
Bring the medicine to Dorothy Crane. Do I gotta worry about anything else in here? I hope not. I do. I can seriously see why this place is blocked off. And it should probably stay that way. Because, that was a tad too many. Then again, they could also just kind of teleport their way into there somehow. Which I still don't understand. It's like the more modernized idea of the bat thing, where you can just essentially turn into the shadows. Let me just hurry back to the hospital. Also, ignore the fact that I have, like, no health. Please.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls? When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
Oh. Disease, decrease the blood quality, use the correct medicine to heal them. Speak to them to find out their medical. A rat
Dr.
in the
Reed.
hospital.
Can I help at all?
No,
Really?
I don't know if that was directed at
Why
me.
are you here then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
Oh.
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir. I don't mean to be a burden.
Oh.
You are not a burden, sir. Healing you is my responsibility.
And you have my gratitude for that.
Do you need any help?
Thank you, Dr. Reed, but you've done enough already. The rest is up to me now.
His voice sounds a bit better.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Goswick.
I don't want to talk, Doctor.
Oh. Okay.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
Oh.
I'm sure you realize a doctor and his patient have to communicate, sir. Would it help if I gave you some paper and a pen?
Not really.
I see. Then maybe it's not just your throat that hurts, Mr. Goswick. Perhaps your sore throat is just the consequence of something more hurtful.
Yes, maybe. But I don't want to talk or even write about it now.
Oh.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
Don't waste your time
But
with
in
me.
the circumstances, I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt.
Good evening, madam. Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick. Could you check on him, please, Dr. Reed? I've heard much of your talents as a physician.
Already checked on him.
Do you require medical attention as well, Mrs. Goswick?
I have other concerns right now, Doctor. But I'm fine, thank you.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
You know, I already did that, so let me just go talk to the doctor. That is encouraging me to pull citizens into other places. Like it really, really is.
It's locked, all right.
Please, Jonathan, come in.
Of course he's holding a skull.
Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea, but my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
It may seem strange, but your words have brought me some comfort here.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
There is no need to apologize, Edgar. You
I like
offered
how
me
I'm just
sanctuary when I had
casually,
none.
Very well.
reassuring him now.
I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
Oh.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Delicate?
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
Let me go find her, I guess. Oh. It said delicate. Delicate, delicate, delicate. Is this delicate?
The flu took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough. Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet Lady of Mercy.
Oh.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
Oh.
You're a vamp... The lady who saved me that night, before vanishing into thin air. I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time.
Lady Ashbury.
My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
Apologies. You've taken me by surprise. I'm very happy to see you.
The pleasure is mine, Doctor.
I hope you're more disposed to answer my questions now.
You must have countless questions, but our rather urgent matter first. Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion.
Extortion?
I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
Please continue. Every detail is essential. I'm your man.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk.
Oh.
The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
Is it true?
Now aren't you the blunt one?
Excuse my impertinence, your ladyship. This is not an interrogation. I assure you that this line of questioning is in your best interest.
In all honesty, I'm not simply a patron to the hospital. My visits serve a dual purpose. Dr. Swansea has been treating my condition with a revolutionary technique of blood transfusion. It seems you are a specialist in the domain.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reed. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition.